Okay, so I wasn't thinking about doing this video, but since I've been smoking some weed and my self doubt is kind of down and my inhibitions are down, I'm kind of thinking of doing another series, a serious fucking thing that I want to start doing and start tackling are issues that are often ignored by society. And that's why I'm doing this channel, hence the pot reviews and the fucking reviewing of the cups and everything. Um, so one of the things I'm thinking of is homelessness and life on the streets and how to overcome, how to survive, and to get out of those situations. Now it has to be said that there's a lot of different kind of homelessness, and it's gonna be a lot of series. I guess it's gonna take a lot out of me because of what I got to do, what it's got to be explained and whatnot. I don't know if, um, you know, but I think it's an issue that has to be looked upon seriously, kind of thing, because there are different kinds of homelessness. There's your own stupid homelessness, which means that you yourself fucking decide to fucking spend your rent and be drunk and whatnot. Those are the idiots that are out there. There's a homelessness where you decide to be homeless because you're in a fire. You may as well jump into the frying pan type of thing because of issues that are in your environment, that you're being abused and whatnot. And I think a lot of those people also need a little bit of guidance, kind of thing, about what they're getting into. There's other people that are forced homeless. You know, it's gonna be about homeless. It's gonna be about how you have to psychologically build up to it. You can't avoid, if you're in this kind of life where you're an ex-con, where you made some mistakes, where you're low income, homelessness is always going to be there. But there are ways that you can avoid it. There are ways that you can, whatnot. And if you do get homeless, you got to learn that if you're making yourself homeless, you gotta prepare for what fucking you're gonna partake in and what you're gonna have to deal with and whatnot. And that's what I'd like to show. If you're homeless because of fucking outside circumstances made you homeless, th- this shit, I'd like to be able to help you out with, the same thing kind of thing. Um, you have to understand that if you're out on there by not your choice, you can't sit there and linger on the fact that you're homeless like a lot of people do. A lot of people that are homeless, and there are systems out there that help you, but they're also detrimental to you, if that makes sense. They offer a place for you to come and have coffee and get out of the cold and whatnot, but usually when you do that, um, other people show up. You usually get mixed up with the wrong people because there's a lot of people on that are homeless. Um, Blame it on others, and it's easy to get caught up in the blame. It's easy to sit there and feel sorry for yourself and blame others for you being homeless, kind of thing. So yeah. Um, like I said, there are ways and there are things you can do in order to get out of this situation. And if you are going to be homeless, you have to prepare yourself, kind of thing. Like, okay, you have to sit there and, you know, it's like going into combat. It's like going into whatever. You pack light You keep light, and you have to understand that you're going to be up on your feet. So, you know, if you're in a bad predicament where you're going to be homeless and you're going to put yourself homeless, because homeless is better than what the predicament that you're currently in, you're going to have to prepare for that. It's going to be a shock to your system, because being homeless and life on the streets is a whole new fucking rules ball game. There are no rules on the streets. And I hope that what I'm going to help you out with is to be able to circumvent and you too. I've been homeless. I now live in a nice 2-bedroom. It's not fucking, it's not like, it's from a private fucking rented, private landlord, not one of those. It's not low income housing. It's not whatever. And I think I'm here. You see my you see my family, you see my dog and everything. And I'd like to help other people get out of this situation. Am I close to being homeless? I walk that fence, but I walk it pretty good. So I'm hoping that through my experience, you'll be able to learn how to be able to have a, you know, I know there's a lot of things that get financially stuck in your head, and there's a lot of ways that, you know, I can show you, hopefully. And hopefully there's other ways that people can show me on how to be a better person, kind of thing. And that's what this, I'm trying, like I keep saying, this is what this fucking I'm trying to do, is trying to spotlight shit that society doesn't fucking or choose to ignore. Homeless being a big issue of it. Everybody walks by a homeless person or puts them down or whatnot, doesn't give them the chance and whatnot, and this and that. And I know it gets hard when you're homeless not to feel embarrassed and not to be ashamed. But if you sit there and keep feeling embarrassed and ashamed of yourself, you don't end up fucking not getting out of that predicament that you're in. You just bear yourself down more. Trust me, I know that. And I hope I can explain, and I hope my experience in getting out of that situation will help people that might or may or hopefully never be in that situation. So I'm going to have to go out around Edmonton, the city I'm in, you know, the city of champs, and show you the different situations that works. And I'm pretty sure every other city I've been to has the same kind of layout and programs for homeless people. So it'll help you out if you're ever in that predicament. Hint number one, if you have a car and you're homeless and you're thinking you're a leg up on people that don't have a car, you're totally wrong about that. Because you also have to remember, in that car, you have to find places to park. You have to fucking, all your shit's in there. So it makes it an even bigger target. You're not able to get in or around or be able to maneuver and whatnot, like somebody that's just has a backpack. And trust me, you will need, if you're going to be homeless, a backpack. Comes in real handy. Not one of those big camping ones you might think that's like whatever. You want a nice back to school, everything you're going to live in, it's going to be in that pack sack. And I'm going to show you how. I'm going to show you what and what not to do. Yeah. So I'm hoping it'll be an interesting series coming up. And hit me up. Tell me what you think. Please.